everybody, and welcome to the Officer Gamer channel, where here you have the right to game on. Alright guys, since the new Terminator 2 game is finally coming out next week after multiple delays, I thought it'd be a good idea to hit up Terminator 3 The Redemption for the OG Xbox, and Terminator 2 Judgment Day for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Yeah, I got a Christmas bonus in there for you. Yeah, and at the end of the last video where I teased I was going to be reviewing a game that I opened up on Christmas that I loved, I'm going to review that game later on, like closer to Christmas time. So yeah, quick thoughts on Terminator 3 the movie. Yeah, the movie isn't bad at all. People hate it, but I think it's good. Yes, it's goofy, but the action is awesome, and I enjoyed it a lot more than Terminator Salvation, that's for sure. But now, yeah, let's get into the game. The game follows the same story as the movie, but starts out as a prequel, which is pretty cool. You control Arnold, aka the Terminator, in the future and the present. And this game, without a doubt, is one of the best Terminator video games of all time. This game is great. The gameplay, it's a cross between vehicle combat and on-foot combat. The controls are great, especially driving the vehicles and shooting at the same time. They did a great job with those controls. It's surprisingly nice and smooth. And the game starts out with a bang. Just explosions everywhere. It is awesome. And the graphics are good, and the guy trying to copy Arnold's voice, well, he's there.
It's just a machine. That's all it is. Look. What's your mission?
To travel back to 2003 and ensure the survival of John Connor and Catherine Brewster.
Yeah, he tried. And yeah, you get a couple of vehicles to maneuver, from regular cars from 2003 to futuristic vehicles. And usually vehicle-based missions has you racing toward the end of the level while destroying everything in sight. And I really enjoyed jumping onto other vehicles to steal them. It's just awesome, and it never gets old. And when you get on foot, it's not bad. You just shoot and punch Terminators with different weapons. But man, this game gets tough. It's to the point where you just have to memorize the level and find the shortcuts in order to survive or make it within the time limit. It gets pretty ridiculous, but I still kept playing because I just couldn't put this game down. The game follows the movie, but once again expands and extends different scenes. It's actually pretty cool. But all in all, I give Terminator 3 The Redemption a 4 out of 5. Awesome game, just the difficulty is ridiculous, and I can see it being a little repetitive, but I still enjoyed it. I didn't think it was too repetitive to me at all. But still awesome. Only getting a warning for driving without a seatbelt, Arnold. Alright, next game, Terminator 2 Judgment Day for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Whew. Yeah. Movie is a classic. Must watch. End of story. But this game, wow. My mom bought me Terminator 2, the arcade game, back in the day. You know, the arcade one with the light gun shooter. Yeah, that one. Well, I played that game a lot, and so I went to the movie gallery to rent a game, and then I saw that they had Terminator 2, this game, and I thought it was the same game as the one I had at home, so I didn't even bother looking at it. And thank God I didn't rent this back in the day, because if I did, it would have ruined my weekend. This game is horrible. Let me show you the best part of the game right here. Hilarious. Yep, that's the best part of this game. First off, you're not playing as Arnold Schwarzenegger as the Terminator. You're playing as Hank Hill from King of the Hill, dressed as the Terminator. Yeah, this game was made before King of the Hill, but still, he looks exactly like Hank Hill, man. Anyway, the game follows the movie perfectly, I give it that. You start out at the bar, and your objectives in pretty much every level is to locate and destroy future items, find physical items, and move to the end of the level. What's hilarious is that you can pick up a shotgun and blast somebody point blank in the chest with it, but it says no fatal wounds. Yeah, whatever. I've shot a shotgun before, buddy. That tears you up. Anyway, The way the Terminator jumps is goofy. It's awkward. I don't even know why they have a jump button in there. But the main problem of this game is right here. The driving stages. This is the worst driving controls I have ever played in a video game. Good lord. Accelerating and moving left and right isn't the problem. The problem is trying to turn. The instruction booklet says you're supposed to hold down the Y button and then move the D-pad, but it's pretty much just a matter of luck, dude. It doesn't help either that drivers want to take you out, and when they do, it's game over. You get one life on the road in this game, and it's done. Like, if you're on the side-scrolling missions, like, you get a little reboot, but that's it. So pretty much 2 lives. Like, it's terrible. No password or save system, just straight from the beginning of the game. Ridiculous. If you're a fan of the movie, you want to continue playing the game, but the game, it gets repetitive with each level, and it's a crime to not have the chase scene or the helicopter scene from the movie in the game. Come on, man. Even the Nintendo version had the chase scene. I can see some people liking it if you're a hardcore Terminator fan, because the side-scrolling levels aren't bad, but it's just, it gets repetitive, man. God, 2 out of 5. Getting tickets and towed for driving while revoked, man. Not a good game. Not getting into 1, like I said, because if you take out the driving part, it's still a playable game. But yeah, whatever. Quick tease for next video, man. This game always reminds me of Christmas every time I play it, because it was at the arcade at the Chuck E. Cheese's back in the 90s. You couldn't avoid this game, so I'm going to review it. Alright, thanks for watching. God bless you guys. Be safe, and always watch your 6. Peace.